let's go ahead and roll through this. Double check everything. All right, Fit Friday Monthly. We are live with Coach Nick. We're going live in about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
What's up, guys? It's Sick Nick here, aka Coach Nick. If you want to call me that, I'm still kind of getting used to the undeserved title, so to speak. I'm here with my co-hosts, Philly Bob, hey Charlie, if you remember that, and
I kind of grew over that name.
And just like living up to his name, we got the invisible air right here. Anyway,
Ouch.
now, anyway, so on to the question here. So this literally just happened to me today.
Okay.
And you know how I pushed back from 7 to 7:30? This is basically the root of this question. If you were supposed to head somewhere, but you didn't get your workout for the day in, how would you work around this problem?
Well, I mean, it depends how you kind of like work out your. It depends on how you work out your schedule. How do you work around it? I mean, okay. I guess you can go a little bit more specific. Like, what was the current sitch?
Okay. So I was supposed to get my workout in during the late morning, early afternoon,
Sure.
around that time, but I woke up a little too early for some reason, and I didn't get enough sleep, so I needed some time to get some extra sleep in. And because of that, I had to leave for work after I got up. And after I got to work, came back and basically took some time to get some workout in, even
Okay.
though I was short on time. So basically, how I worked around this little problem was I ultimately decided to cut the volume in half for each workouts. And because, yeah.
All right. Okay. So run through this. What time did you actually start work?
Okay, I started work at 2. I clocked out at 5:53,
Okay.
basically the
So
earliest grace time possible to get out of my end time.
okay. So for what I'm understanding is you work 3 hours, correct?
Five,
Oh, 5 hours.
four actually.
4 hours.
There's a 7-minute grace time of clocking in and clocking out.
Okay. So four. Okay, we'll just say you worked 4 hours today. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Um. So, okay. I mean, the only other obvious thing to do was to wait. Because what time did you actually wake up today?
When I took a nap, I woke up around maybe 1. Yeah, I
Okay.
woke up at 1. Had my lunch, and then headed out after that.
So you woke up at like, as in like one p.m., right?
Hmm?
Hmm. And you started work at 2. Okay. Um.
Well, okay. This doesn't have to necessarily apply to work. Let's say you have a date at
Sure.
7,
Sure.
but it's 6 o'clock, and you're like, "Oh crap! I gotta get my workout in. What can I do? Like, should I
Well,
cut my
I'm
volume Should I
Well,
cut it short? That kind of thing.
I mean, if it's really, I mean, if you really have it like all, if you have your schedule like, this is like if your schedule is like completely like unorganized, then you're then there's no point of trying to cut a quick trying to cut a quick workout within what, an hour.
Hmm.
I would have just, well, actually there's actually several things that from my perspective I kind of find wrong about it. One of them being the again, your sleep schedule is like completely off. And um I would say if you have a much, if based on my perspective, what I'm trying to perceive here, I would say if you had much more set sleep time. Let's say, um say let's just say for example, say you sleep at 11 o'clock earliest, sure. Wake up, let's see, wake up around 7 o'clock in the morning. So from 11 to 7. So that should give you an at least decent amount of time to, yeah, a very decent amount of time to not only complete your 8 hours of sleep, but also you should be well energized to start the day. And right there from the get go in the morning, it should just be, oh, okay, let's get the workout in, and then and prepare for the rest of the day, whether it means going to work or you have any other obligations, so to speak. So, and if you want to, personally from perspective, I would, if I'd rather learn how to organize my schedule and make sure I double check my schedule every time. Nothing comes into nothing conflicts with that schedule.
That may be true, but life has a habit of being like, okay, just wait 1 second, and then
But you can
you know
but you can control that second, as long as you
that I'm
prioritize that
not
schedule.
completely sure. Because most of the time, like I'm relatively organized. I'm not saying I'm like super organized, but I'm relatively organized. But sometimes life decides to, you know, throw a wrench into the works, and okay, so there's like this mess. What do I do to get around this problem? Maybe it's not going through it. Sometimes it's not going through is the answer. Sometimes you have to just go around if it can be helped.
Or think outside the box. One of those two things. But literally,
Yeah, that's kind of the same as going around it.
yeah.
But yeah, for me, I had to, because I was running short on time, plus I needed to, put gas in my truck. Ultimately, I decided, okay, you know what? I'll just cut the volume in half and superset these two workouts. Done. Got my workout
You
in,
have a truck,
even
man?
though I'm like, eh. Wait, what?
You have a truck?
The pickup truck. You don't remember I have a pickup truck?
Last time I
What?
checked, you had a Honda Pilot.
Yeah.
Actually, that's been
Well, truck,
traded
you have
in
like five
for
cars.
BMW. I'm no longer driving a Honda Pilot. Is all I'm
Oh.
saying.
Oh.
Yeah, which I'm honestly totally okay with because that car isn't exactly fuel efficient, if you ask me.
Okay.
Well, the truck is not much better, right?
Well, that's the thing is that's not my truck. It's just that it was the only option I had to take to work. The car that I usually drive around with, even on going out days, is the what you call the white Lexus.
The white. Okay.
Yeah, that one is fuel efficient. That one I like, but because it was missing.
Miss.
I had to take the truck instead to work.
Do you okay? So if you use the truck, then you have to refuel it.
Not all the time. It just so happened that the fuel was low today.
Ah,
Yeah, it's one of those just so happened moments.
I see.
So, I mean, yeah, okay. Granted, like you said, yeah, life does throw a wrench. But should you superset, but also cause a little bit strain on yourself when you go to work? Because there may be the possibility there. I'm not saying it could happen, but the possibilities are there. That let's say you did a superset workout, and the next thing you know you're on the way to work, and then you know some unusual pain. It could happen, like I said. So I don't see any purpose trying to superset a really quick workout versus trying to get a full workout. And also like organizing time. Also, if any of us learn how to organize time in our schedule, should be no problem. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take some work getting around it, but at the end of the day, it
Right, but scheduling can only go so far because life.
Yeah,
Again, life happens.
life life is sometimes a big piece of shit, if you ask me.
Yep.
true.
Like so, even if you schedule it to the T, it's not gonna always go your plan, your way
Yeah.
all the time. So you have to work around it. But I guess for you, Nick, you tried forcing it, or you tried rushing it. Is that what your workaround was?
Not necessarily rushed it. Basically, instead of you doing the usual 10 by 10, I did 10 by 5. And I took out a workout that I felt
No.
like I didn't really need to do, which was squats. So basically, I did a superset of, I basically did just two workouts, 10 by 5, push ups and inverted rows, and I supersetted them. Basically, immediately after my push ups, I do inverted rows and then I go back and forth just to save time, which is actually a good thing if you're trying to save time because the inverted row works the opposite muscles of the push-ups and vice versa. So really, I'm not straining any muscle groups in there, if you ask me.
Okay. I'd say that's not too bad. And you could always make up some of those things you shaved off later on.
That's true. Besides, I believe that one bad workout session will not throw off your progress.
And it's not even a bad workout session. It's just, a plan B kind of session.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, definitely one out of the blue is not gonna cause anything too bad.
Which Peter was kind of complaining about that. He was like, "Shoot, I'm gonna do 10 by 5," and he does 10, and he's like, "Ah, shoot, you know what? I'm just gonna do 8 by 4. I'm like really tired today," and he was kind of like beating himself up over it. And I had to tell him, "Dude, just one bad session is not gonna throw off your progress. Trust me, it's not."
That's actually a question I want to get into. Like when you feel quote unquote tired, right, for a workout,
Yeah.
is that because you're actually tired, or your body's just like still progressing, I guess, or still in the pain phase because of the muscles that you're growing,
Yeah.
'Cause sometimes I can't tell. I don't know if I'm just lazy that day or my body's legitimately still recovering.
That's a possibility. I mean, I had a similar problem before I went on my deload, my first ever deload, just to heal my shoulder. I I was telling myself, okay, I feel like I can't do 10 by 10 today, but I really need to get this workout in. You know what? I'm just gonna do push-ups and invert rows, 5 sets of 10. That's it. No need squats. Squats, I can, like, it's okay if I neglect it just at least once a week. Like, uh, I'm not saying to skip leg day regularly. Like, you should always get your leg day in as much as possible. But in the grand scheme of things, considering the legs is one of the strongest muscles in your body,
Mm.
I think you could get away with missing one session a week of legs. That's not really that big of a deal if you have multiple leg sessions.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And you're always walking in the day, you know, whether
Yeah.
or not you're working out your legs or not. You're actually working them out because you're actually
Mhm.
walking. You're using your legs every day.
Yeah.
But getting back to the tiring question, when you guys feel tired, like on a regular workout day, what do you guys do? Do you like, you know, just push through it or just save it for another day?
Uh, I mean, for me, that depends. Like, if I'm like, if I'm feeling seriously beaten up for whatever reason,
Mm.
then
Yeah.
I'll just, like, okay, um, my body kind of needs it, even though my mind's like, no, just do it, just do it.
Yeah.
You know, rest is necessary for gains ultimately, but at the same time, don't get carried away and be lazy. Or you could just find, or you could just work around it because I love to use the word loophole. Um, just lower the volume. There's nothing wrong with lowering the volume every now and then.
Right. If that's the case, what do you listen to more, the body or your mind?
The body definitely. It's definitely
Body.
it's definitely the body.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Because sometimes the body can just trick you and say, "Oh, your muscles are growing," you know, so you feel tired, but
Yeah.
your mind knows you can push through it if you just,
Hmm.
you know, put your mindset the right way.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to go through. You don't have to do the entire 10 by 10 workout. If you just cut the volume in half, 10 by 5, that's not really a big deal, in my opinion.
True. Yeah. At least you got something in.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Phil? Do you skip that day in total, or you kind of like do half the workout that day
I
if
would
you're
I would,
tired?
I would well if I'm like dreading tired, like if I'm dreading tired, then yeah, I would actually kind of skip it because it
Hmm.
and I kind of and I do kind of take the blame for myself for not for actually not staying active on it.
Okay.
So,
Do
and
you like? Do
if
you make up?
there's yeah
Sorry, go ahead.
if there's if there's something that I could do to make up
Yeah.
make up for it, I can the only thing that seems pretty clear to me pretty clear would actually just make it a cardio day. If I can't make up for a certain like um body part or I guess bro workout kind of thing, make it up with cardio. And it could honestly it be as simple as take the dog for a walk or go go for a jog or go for a jog around Geiger, you know.
Hmm.
Something simple, you know, something simple. But and that's just only putting in that's just only putting in about what 25% of power, maybe, but it's something.
Yeah, because when you're serious about, you know, in the fitness game, you can only get so many rain checks. You know,
So
like let's say, oh, I don't feel like it today, or you know, you can only do that so much before you actually start getting lazy and not want to do it anymore. So you kind of have
Yeah.
to keep yourself on the toes, on your toes.
which is why I feel like trying to like organize like a schedule. And I know I'm kind of being a hypocrite when I'm saying this, but like um but trying to organize a schedule, sure, it's not gonna be easy, but if there's ways that I can work around my own schedule, then cool, let's do that. And right now as right now I shouldn't have actually I shouldn't have any excuse.
Hmm.
So maybe creating a schedule that actually works around for me is something to actually really go back. I guess for me to kind of go onto the drawing board, see what I can come up with. What see if the body and mind can be together on the same page.
At least you're honest about it.
Yeah.
That's the first step.
So,
All right.
man.
If you guys got any questions to put on the prompt, go right ahead. Because so far I only managed to muster up one question.
I
Sadly.
kind of asked a small one earlier, but
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Man. Okay. Um. This one kind of just like plopped in my head just now, but like, has there been almost close to cheat days that you may have accidentally broke it? You as an individual kind of broke yourself, or like you actually train, or actually not train, you discipline yourself to stay on your current nutrition or dietary. Like, have you ever been close? Have you ever been close to actually committing to your own cheat day by accident? Like,
Like eating outside of your, like eating outside of your eating window
yes.
or eat.
Well,
Oh,
by
yeah.
accident, sure, yeah, I've done it many times.
yeah.
I'm guilty of that.
So
Like, again, life happens. If you're craving something, you can't help sometimes.
Yeah. Or if you didn't eat enough, on your caloric surplus day, then yeah, cravings kick in, and sometimes you gotta eat. But most times, you either gotta resist or find a way to combat it. Like, consume something that's not gonna break you off of your fasting stage.
Right, by that point, do you listen to your body or your mind? Because your body's telling you,
or your stomach sometimes.
yeah, same, yeah, body, stomach, same thing. So your body can trick you and say, oh, you're hungry, you should eat something, but your
Yeah.
mind is like, oh, I've had enough today. That's
Yeah.
I'm gonna cheat at this point if I do. So what do you guys do at that point? Do you fight the hunger, or you find something to eat?
Uh, well, there's two ways I do this. One is a bit of a compromise. Like, I'm not necessarily cheating, but I'm not eating a meal either.
Hmm.
Sometimes I find like a small snack to consume on, which is not really gonna throw me off if you ask me. Other times, if I'm lucky enough, I might even consume slim tea because the effect of the slim tea somehow makes you lose your appetite after
Hmm.
drinking it.
You guys ever tried muscle milk?
Yes.
Because it's actually a meal replacement. If you don't have a meal or you just feel hungry, but you don't
Yeah.
want to eat something too heavy,
Either actually has a
yeah,
muscle milk powder.
it's a pretty good alternative, to
Yeah.
fatty foods or foods in general.
Hmm.
And it does
Yeah.
fill you up for a little bit.
Yeah, I do actually, drink it occasionally. I'm not completely against muscle milk. It's
No,
just
it's,
that,
it's good. It's a good protein.
yeah,
The dangerous thing with muscle milk though is if you drink too much of it and you don't work out enough, it actually turns to fat. So you gotta be
yeah,
careful.
yeah.
You,
But
you gotta put
personally,
the work in as much as you
yeah,
take, I guess.
but personally, I honestly prefer eating my food.
Okay.
Makes sense. But I mean that's what I guess that's. So I guess everyone here all in agreement. We've all had our. We broke that we pretty much broke that cheat day, or we kind of came close to that temptation, or or I guess let alone try to better discipline yourself to kind of just like stay on to better
Or
discipline yourself to stay better on that track of, or I get not on track, but your journey to transforming yourself.
or to put it simply, we've all committed dietary sins at one point
Oh,
in our
that's a
lives.
good one. That's actually pretty
Yeah.
good.
Mm.
That's actually really good. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, with that being said, oh, right. I knew I had something for you guys. What did I have? I said, oh, okay. So,
Yeah, your mats.
yeah. So, let me see if I can. Let me see.
You have a max?
No, no, no. Like, as in, like, more
Oh,
tatami.
your mats. Your
More,
mats, gotcha.
yeah, more of my tatami BGG mats came in, and I kind of put the final
Nice.
pieces together. So,
Let's see it.
let me see. Well, where are you? Where? All right, give me a sec here.
Where are you?
I'm so I can't sleep.
Do that.
Hmm.
Hopefully. Because I did actually ask about, doing full time, and they
Yeah,
said right now there isn't any openings, but if you let us know at another time, then we might actually have something for you. So
nice.
basically, they're considering my offer.
Okay. How's Dieter in the job? Job
Um,
role.
believe it or not, his driver's test is tomorrow.
Nah,
Hey,
good for
Real.
him.
It's about freaking time. Well,
shit.
at first I was like, shoot, about time you scheduled a driving test. But then I remembered, oh wait a minute,
He did.
his
Yeah.
driving test got canceled 4 times because of COVID. So really,
Damn, 4 times.
it's not his fault, really.
True.
Sheesh.
Let me see.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, let me see if it made it to general because I did. Oh,
Yeah,
did it not make it?
I don't see it at all.
Yikes.
Fortunate.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, folks, we're having a little bit technical difficulties. Let me just. Okay, hold on a second, folks. We're just created more technical difficulties. Hold on a second, folks. Oh, here, I'll just share this photo. Hang on. My bad.
Okay.
Kind of had to rush this one. Where are you? Okay, done. Okay, that's a little bit better. There we go.
Nice.
So
It looks surprisingly small though, if I'm being honest.
yeah, well, it's actually a lot bigger. I didn't have a chance to like kind of like take a much more bigger space, but honestly, it's actually a decently good sized set of mats. So
Okay.
yeah, I just want well, and I was gonna actually film some of my drills, but I didn't have enough time to fully edit those yet. So maybe next time I was actually gonna film a couple more uh drills per se. So man, did I not? Wow. Okay. Okay. Sorry, folks. I'm just having a couple technical difficulties here. That is not good. Okay. Oops. I apologize for a couple technical difficulties. Oops. Okay. Got that in order. Okay. So okay, all right. Anyways, main thing is you can hear a voice while I'm trying to update some of the stuff here, folks. But anyways, so Nick, so continuing our show here. So, do you I guess have you checked your like your weight recent? I guess your weight recently or
Uh, Last time I actually looked at my weight
oh, you did.
on yeah. Well, it was purely out of curiosity, really. And thinking back to when I last weighed myself at 255.5,
Oh shit.
last time I looked, this was before I started working out, like when I started committing. Um, when I looked at it recently, I was now between. I was actually at like 230 flat. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, I didn't
That's a
expect this.
that that's 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 actually pretty accomplishing. So you're saying you went from 255 to 230. Wow. That is
I think most of the weight, uh, or maybe like half of the weight, I would say, is probably from growing muscle mass, because muscle does contribute to weight along with